He's the slick talking, jive walking, banana eating, your favorite morning host. It's the one and only Adam Josh. Hello, everyone. It is December the 17th, 2024, and I'm out here at Love Farm Stay in the hillside of the Algarve. Let me just adjust this camera. Otherwise, that's going to bug me. There we go. A little bit more angled. My son, my younger one, Tyler, brought home some type of cough, phlegm, overheating in the middle of the night situation, and then we're all going through it now. But that's not going to stop me. I'm going to show you what we're doing because I have an immune system. So I'm on like day 3 or day 4 of the cough and the runny nose, the sinus stuff. It's in my chest. And maybe other guys wouldn't do a morning banana show, but I'm not other guys. You can buy these things. Turbo ginger shot. Up your vitamin C with a kiwi or mango. And I have, instead of my normal coffee, I have a tea here with Shilajit mushroom stuff in there. I'm all for like helping your immune system. So it's December the 17th, 2024, and this is the weather. The sun is rising. I don't know if you can see it, but it's rising over the hillside, and it's actually kind of warm out. I don't know what the temperature is supposed to be right now. Maybe 65 Fahrenheit. But honestly, this is what I signed up for. If we left Canada a while ago. I was looking at a year in review yesterday, or what we were up to yesterday 1 year ago, and it was just touring around France. Of course, like everyone else, I'm in real time, so Chrystia Freeland issued her resignation yesterday. Could be that she just doesn't want to work with the Trump administration, and she's throwing a temper tantrum. And Trudeau wants his kingdom to expand into another 4 or 5 years. Relax, Canada. At some point, Justin Trudeau won't be prime minister anymore. He can't be the prime minister forever. And at that point, I feel like a lot of people will breathe a sigh of relief when he's not prime minister. And guys like me will maybe plan a trip back to Canada to say hi and visit. I mean, I'll be honest. I have no intentions on going back to Canada unless I need to. I would rather not. That's just complete honesty. I'd rather not. And here, December 17th, 2024, look at me. I'm not shoveling snow. Everything's green. It's actually nice. Really nice weather. Can't really compare the weathers of Niagara and the Algarve. There are some comparable things, though, like tourism. We went down to Villa Marina in Villamora, Cortera area last night. And I've been looking at the marina, which is a popular tourist hangout, Villamora Marina. I've been looking at that marina since January of this year. And we go there periodically just to see what's up. We have a lawyer's office that's there as well. Desiree got these like heart-shaped chocolate cookies at Lidl. Yeah, anything that says vegan on it here in Europe, we're all about. Pretty good. So, yeah, Villa Marina is a ghost town right now. There's a few staple or anchor businesses there that are running. I'm curious about New Year's celebrations. I was thinking while we were there, some of these businesses, if they have New Year's celebrations, then that would kind of indicate that they're open for the holiday. But most of them, I would say they seem to go in this like pattern. The busy time seems to go between like March, April until school starts again in September. But there's the sun. Look at that. The morning banana palm show. Banana palm, morning sun. That's nice, right? Who knew? I'm wearing my Giant FM t-shirt, which is a radio station. A radio. We'll get there. A radio station in Niagara, specifically out of the city of Welland. You know who gave me this? Hannah. Hannah, who used to work at the radio station. And Hannah and her partner Charlie, last I checked, are in Alaska or the Yukon or Northwest Territories. My brain is not working properly because of this whole cough, flu, phlegm, overheating situation. Desiree said this morning, you know, Adam, you smell really bad. You smell like you've been detoxing all night. You can't smell me from behind the camera. So, lucky you. Let's you finish this banana and go to the kiwi. But if you want somewhere to come and sweat, this is the place to do it. So what causes the seasonal allergies? Right? Big topic. All I know is that Big Pharma can cure your seasonal allergies, right? Gotta go buy some Tylenol, cold and flu, NyQuil, Dayquil. Make sure to get your flu shots. But it's not curing the underlying problem, which is your human body reacting to spores in the air. Some people in Texas have hay fever every year. Spores in the air around different times of the year. Mold toxicity. Everyone reacts to mold differently, but I would say on average humans, don't like mold, and unfortunately it's a result of human condition. There's mold basically everywhere, and it's really hard to live in an area without mold as a human being. And mold is, if you're in Canada, mold is behind your drywalls, under your drywalls, under your floorboards, and you're breathing it in and your body's reacting to it. And so seasonally, in places that don't have any type of mold control, like just brick wall with painted the bricks, mold forms. Mold forms in the corners, and everybody starts coughing at the same time of year in areas like this in Spain, Mediterranean climates. And the cough is your lungs trying to detox, and your body trying to detox the mold spores. Completely has nothing to do with any type of pandemic or pandemic. And getting over-the-counter medicine is not going to solve the mold in your house. The issue, especially here on a farm, like, wow, all these things go to seed, and you can see sometimes the spores in the air, and you're breathing that in. The show must go on. I'm here for Morning Banana Show number 201. Much like how the global satanic elite were there for event 201. I mean, the audacity of the people who went to Event 201 and then basically rolled out the pandemic shortly after. That's what they think of you. But the situations that unfolded in the pandemic really got to reveal the true nature of the governments of the world to the people. I think worst places to be, from worst to greatest, I don't know. Where were you? You can leave. We don't have to get too specific in the comments if you want to leave a comment. I know that nobody wants to be tracked down by their governments, but you can like leave a comment where you think the worst place to be during the pandemic was and where the best place was. I would say probably Wuhan, China would probably be number one. China would be pretty bad to be in, I would say, during the pandemic. Australia, I heard, was really bad to be in. And Canada was pretty bad to be in. Those are good cookies. I normally, as far as me getting sick, the last time I really got sick was I was in Brantford. This was during the pandemic of 2001 or 2. I was working on the floor in one of the chicken restaurants, fixing a deep fryer. Hey, baby! I don't know if you can see me. It's my nurse / loving partner, Desiree. I don't know, between something working on the floor of the chicken restaurant and drinking the tap water in Brantford, I wound up having all those symptoms that people talk about with the coronavirus. And I lost my sense of taste, which, as somebody who's lost their sense of taste can tell you, really shifts your perspective on just living. If you can't taste food, oh man. One of the reasons I quit smoking years ago is because I was noticing that I couldn't taste the food. And then another thing that was helping not taste the food is that, if you don't buy organic food, the food like doesn't have flavor. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but fruit and vegetables are supposed to have flavor, just so you know. And if your fruit and vegetables don't have flavor, you should buy better fruit and vegetables, because like strawberries, carrots, kiwi, they're supposed to have a flavor. So I don't know if she's gonna come on the morning banana show or not. Probably not. Of course, being a banana fan myself, I've had many bananas. And I've had bananas that don't taste like bananas. You've seen those videos on YouTube of like bananas that are like plastic? Makes you wonder what they're adding to the food. Glyphosate or some type of chemicals. I watched in a big box store once the practice of spraying the green bananas with shellfish to preserve them longer on the shelves, and giant 30-foot high ceiling drying racks. That opened my eyes years and years ago to some banana practices. Like anything else, I mean, they want them to last, right? I know it's not called the Morning Kiwi Show, but kiwi used to be my favorite fruit. I named my first cat after kiwi. Kiwi was my favorite fruit for a long time. Then I discovered mango. And then I discovered, recently, I discovered pineapple guava. Now I'm a changed man. I'll show you my pineapple guava over here that I planted. We can see them together. And I've been curled up in a ball for a few days. Totally not true. I'm the opposite when I'm sick. I'm like, let's just keep doing it. I went to church actually. I went to church. I stayed in the back. I went into church during a church service here. I went to Villa Marina yesterday. I like to push through when I feel ill and I feel like, or when my body's trying to detox. I try to keep moving, keep the energy going. So my kids are both in school today. They're both feeling well enough to go to school. That's nice because a couple of them had a day off or 2 days off because they were dealing with the same stuff. And seems like a 5-day thing if we're going by Tyler. Tyler was the pioneer who had it first. I think he was 100% back to normal on his 5th day. I'm fine with 3-4 day things. You know what I would rather, instead of having a great immune system, is I would rather the chemtrails and geoengineering and the silver iodide being sprayed on us stop. I was saying earlier that your body reacts to the mold in the environment, to spores in the environment, like around Texas, wheatgrass or whatever. Your body also reacts to the geoengineering that's going on above your head. What goes up must come down. Just follow my line of logic here. They spray silver iodide. This is all public information. You can go on Chat GPT and check it out yourself. They spray silver. I can get through a sentence without coughing. You watch. They spray silver iodide in the skies to make existing small clouds bigger. So it fattens up the clouds, gets them juicier. It attracts more moisture. Just like adding tiny specks of dust in the upper atmosphere. It gives the moisture a contact point. Silver iodide is also a electromagnetic material. You know, it's conductive. The silver iodide itself is not electromagnetic, but it's conductive. You can pass a current through it. So if you're using X-rad arrays or HARP arrays, you could see how you could heat up the clouds that you've just made with lasers. Like, I don't even care if you don't believe me. That's the funny thing. Go research this stuff. You don't have to take my word for it. But silver iodide, when it finally gets down to your level and you're breathing it in, imagine, instead of the clouds becoming bigger and juicier, your nasal cavities now are becoming juicier and you start dripping. It gets in your lungs, and the moisture in your lungs is getting more and more. So what goes up must come down. The silver iodide or any type of stratospheric geoengineering, solar radiation management programs, they are causing respiratory illnesses on the ground to people who are sensitive. That's just the facts. I don't want you to live in denial. And maybe you heard it here first. I would like to find somewhere in the world that doesn't chemtrail or geoengineer. But unfortunately for us, our friends over in Morocco have been doing geoengineering publicly for years. Publicly since the 80s, I believe. Look it up. Morocco, geoengineering. Also, big geoengineering advocates lately have been the United Arab Emirates, right? Look at this. We're looking at my pineapple guava that I planted. He's the star of the show right now. Look how big he is. This one, I planted 4 of them, north, west, east, south. So that's north. This is east. He was being eaten by something, so I covered him for a few days, but he looks okay now. He could be a little harder, but the sun's not even out yet for these guys. Yeah. December 17th, 2024. You guys want to compare weather? We can compare weather if you want. I signed up for the palm trees. That's really why I'm here. Anywhere that you can go in the world where there's palm trees. That sounds fun. All right, everybody. Take care. Thanks for watching the Morning Banana Show. number 201. If you feel like leaving a comment, you go right ahead. Like, share, subscribe. If you want to pre-order my upcoming investment book, you can on my website. If you would like to donate, you can send me an e-transfer to adam@adamjosh.com. You can buy one of my books. As I said, you can buy a t-shirt. You can buy me a coffee. The links are in the description below or on my website. I have my Do Not Reincarnate t-shirt that you can buy. And I hope that you guys have a great holiday. Feliz Natal. And if you want to come hang out in Portugal with this nice weather, then we'd love to have you here at Love Farmstay. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Are you tired of reincarnating? Me too. Now show the world that you don't want to reincarnate with this Do Not Reincarnate t-shirt.